What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're taking a look at a headlamp from a company called Eguku. So this company reached out to me, they're a seller on Amazon, and they asked me if I could check out their headlamp. They actually wanted Prepared Guy to do a review on their headlamp. They're like, hey, you know what, we're a new company, we want you to, assess our product. So I said, yeah, you know what? I'm the guy that gives the honest reviews. So in full disclosure, they did send me this product for free and I am testing it for them. I'm giving them my honest opinion on their headlamp. So first thing you'll notice is it just looks kind of like, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. When you turn the light on, you look like Cyclops from X-Men, which is kind of cool, right? There's 5 modes. You got the high 1200 lumen mode. You've got a medium mode that's unspecified. You've got a spotlight mode that's probably about 150 lumens, and then another low mode that's probably about 75 lumens. And then it has, if you hold down the side button, it will go into a strobe mode, which if you're jogging at night or something like that, you want to get people's attention, that's pretty useful. There's a side button right here that controls the output. It's just a single button operation. It also has a really cool feature, which is a sensor, and you press that button down there and you can turn the light on and off just by waving your hand by the little sensor here. Okay, so that's pretty neat. And then if you want, you can change the different modes. So it also works in the spotlight mode as well. So if you wanted to use that as well, you just go like that and you can turn it on and off. And it's not a bad headlamp overall. So I did a couple tests. I let it run. The full run time at the 1200 lumen mode was a whole total of 2 hours and 30 minutes, which was pretty good. I didn't expect it to last that long. I don't know what the battery capacity is because on Amazon, all it says for battery information is large capacity battery. That's about the size of maybe a couple AAAs in there at best. But it is rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about that. And this is definitely not IPX anything rated. If you get this wet, you're basically screwed because the fact that you could go right in there, you can actually see the electronic components hanging out. So, that could use some improvement in my opinion, obviously, but this retails for $21 on Amazon. And then they have like dual packs where you can get like 2 of them for like 30 something bucks or 26 bucks. It's something silly. But I'll show you guys, I'll leave a link down in the description if you guys are interested in this. Now, this is made of silicone all the way around. The head strap's pretty sturdy. There was a couple things I didn't like. Essentially, those shelf mats that they have for shelves, that foam, that's what this is made out of. And it's like glued in there. So, I mean, that is what it is. It's the way they installed this light. So you can sweat on it. I mean, just don't go, swimming with it because obviously it's not gonna, work out too well. But overall, it's pretty nice looking. It looks like something, like I said, out of a sci-fi movie. I did the runtime 2 hours and 30 minutes and it got up to a temperature of 123 degrees or 55 degrees Celsius after about 3 minutes of use, and then it dropped back down. And it held an overall temperature of about 102 to 110 degrees for the most part, which isn't super hot. So you're not going to, it might make your head a little bit warm, but if you're outside and it's cool out, you're not going to really notice it. But that's only after you use it for an extended period of time. But if you let your dog out at night, this is a great headlamp for that. Out of the box, this is the box that it comes in. It's nice and small, and it doesn't really give you too much information. It says that it weighs 0.16 pounds, so it's less than a quarter of a pound. This is what it gives you for instructions, and on the instructions, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It just tells you where the buttons are, and it tells you what it's made out of, and it tells you that it has a rechargeable battery. It doesn't tell you the capacity. It doesn't tell you anything about the run times. It just basically says, hey, flashlight, it's rechargeable, takes a C-type charger. To completely recharge this from dead, it took 1 hour and 46 minutes, which is really good considering the fact that, I have no idea what battery capacity size it is. But let's do some beam shots. I'll take it outside and we'll see what it looks like. Okay guys, now we're outside. I'm gonna put this into the 1200 lumen mode, and we're approximately 20 feet away from the railing in front of me. I'm gonna drop it down to the about 600 lumen mode, and That's what that looks like from 20 feet away. You get a little bit flickering on the camera, but to the naked eye it's fine. And then we're going to go into the spotlight, which, like I said, is about 150, 200 lumens roughly in there. And then drop it down to the lower mode, which is about 75 to 100 lumens as well. And then we'll go into the strobe, and that's what the strobe looks like. And then back over to the 1200 lumens. Alright guys, so now I'm in my yard, and this is what the light looks like on 1200 lumens. I'm about 30 feet from the tree line over there, and about 8 feet to 10 feet away from this bush in front of me. This is the 1200 lumen mode. I'm going to throw this in the spotlight mode. That's what the spotlight looks like. And like I said, I'm about 30 feet away from that tree line. You can probably see that pretty good. And I can see right in front of me as well. I'm going to throw this into the 1200 lumen mode again. And this is the Cob or COB mode. And I can see everything right in front of me really close, but as soon as it gets out to about 30 feet, that's when I have really hard time seeing. So the distance on this, I'd say for being comfortable to see, is probably about 10, maybe 20 feet. Yeah, probably about 20 feet. And the worst part about this light so far is that the bugs really like this color LED, so it really attracts them. But the spotlight's a little bit different. This is what the spotlight looks like. And I'm going to use the motion sensor now. So this is what the motion sensor looks like when you wave your hand by it. It's pretty accurate. So not terrible. I personally think that it's pretty cool. It's a cool white 65K, 6500K for the actual color temperature of the light, which really doesn't matter. This is basically a throwaway headlamp. It's something cool that you can give to the kids if you're going camping, or if you just, want to take the dog for a walk at night. And you're, 2 hours in 30 minutes is a pretty decent run time for something of this size and of this class and everything like that. So I figured, guys, I'm giving you my honest opinion on it. I'm going to leave a link down in the description. I don't think it's terrible. I really don't. I think it's actually a pretty cool little headlamp, and I think they did an excellent job at executing it for the price point and for what it actually does and what it is. You guys can get much more expensive headlamps, a little bit higher quality, but you know what? I mean, they're just being honest. They're just throwing the components together. It works, it's functional, and I didn't mind it too bad. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, stay prepared.